Well, things are winding down here in Louisiana for winter, but the acreage battle for 2011 is hotter than ever. Joining us now with this week's Bottom Line is Neil Melancon. And Neil, that modest increase in cotton acreage everybody was talking about, I bet is going to be bigger than most folks thought.
Well, it very well could be, Mike, as cotton prices have bullied their way past the $1.25 mark, and futures prices have sustained levels above $1, even $1.10. In fact, at one point, October cotton futures had risen 10 cents during a single trading session, and while things have calmed down from that frenzy, prices are still on the rise. With a lower dollar and higher oil prices, the grains have sustained through these winter months so far, making farmers wonder what they're going to plant this spring to bring the most return, as every choice seems good right now. We talked with Commissioner of Ag and Forestry, Dr. Mike Strain, last week, and he certainly seems to think that acreage will go into cotton even more.
You're going to see an upsurgence in cotton. Of course, there's competition now for acres between cotton, corn, beans, and other products, and sweet potatoes now. Okay, when you look at those row crops. But when you look at cotton, we fully expect cotton to continue to grow.
The bottom line about acreage is which crop can be grown the cheapest for the most return. Now, while of course that seems obvious, with the markets in such a flux, it may not be as clear as in previous years. Here in Louisiana, sugar is nearly 30 cents as well, so almost every crop is competitively priced. Input costs such as crop protection chemicals, seed, and gas for things like combines also plays a role, as well as the price of oil for that gas, which will also affect corn prices via ethanol. In short, I do think we will see the biggest increase in acreage from cotton, primarily due to the fact that cotton acres have been at historical lows for the last decade or so. And I think farmers will spread their risk around as well, Mike, which means I don't think we'll see any one crop dominate the others, which is a problem I think farmers would rather be facing right now than prices in the tank.
Thanks, Neil. And remember, you can listen to any of Neil's reports on the Louisiana Farm Bureau radio network by clicking on over to our website, twilatv.org. There you'll also find a list of stations where you can tune in. Just look for the link called LFB Radio Network on the left side of the home page. That does it for this edition of This Week in Louisiana Agriculture. Next week, we'll head back into Holly Clegg's Trim and Terrific Kitchen to give you another healthy idea for your holiday dinner. And we'll look back at some of the stories that made farm news in 2010, from the BP oil spill to our visit to Portales, New Mexico. It's all about the year that was, all next week. Until then, you can watch any of our stories online 24 hours a day. Just click on over to our website. You know the address, twilatv.org. For all of us here at This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, I'm Michael Dana. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Hope to see you again right here next week.